This is a plaque for getting 100,000 subscribers. I now have over 200,000 subscribers on this channel. I want to share my YouTube journey with you. So December the 4th, 2017, that was when this channel was created, and that's when I first started out on YouTube. I wanted to just talk off the cuff about my journey on YouTube. I absolutely love the platform, and I started this channel as a way of just sharing everything I know about YouTube, because this channel is all about mountain biking. It's not too relevant to share it on there, so I thought I'll just house it all in one place and we can talk all about YouTube on here. So my journey has been a roller coaster of a ride. If I actually look back at like my life so far, video making extends way further back than 2017 when I first started on YouTube, because I've actually been making videos and documenting my mountain biking since like at the age of 16, and I'm now 34 years old. So it's like 17 years I've been making videos. I think that's what my math says. YouTube has always been something that's fascinated me, and ever since I started uploading videos, I've just always been obsessed with this idea of growth and sharing my journey with the world, or people that want to hear about it. So when I started uploading on YouTube in 2017, I was sharing all the adventures I was going on my bike. It was really fun. Literally every opportunity I had, I would share what I was up to, where I was riding. Grew a fairly decent sized audience. And in the beginning, growth was pretty slow, as most things are. Like, it almost feels like a boulder, pushing a boulder uphill kind of thing. I always had this dream of being a YouTuber, or maybe not so much a YouTuber. Maybe I just knew there was an opportunity for me to build a lifestyle on this platform by sharing what I was doing. I didn't actually set out to be a YouTuber. I don't actually like that term, but it turns out now it's one of the most popular things people want to become, especially like kids at school. Like when I was at school, people wanted to be astronauts and pilots and stuff, but now like it's really popular for a kid to say, I want to be a YouTuber. It's not unrealistic for them to say that, because YouTube has given the people, us, the platform for free to build a brand, share what we're up to, share everything. So when I first started, I didn't really know much about YouTube. I just was posting stuff on the platform, what I thought was cool, that I thought people might be interested in. Some GoPro stuff, or mostly GoPro stuff, like point of view action camera videos of the tracks I was riding. There wasn't really much thought put into a lot of the things that I now know. So things like thumbnails, titles, the packaging of a video. There wasn't really any niche that I was focusing on. It was just Alex sharing his journey. That's pretty much what it was. There was never really a moment where I wanted to quit YouTube. I've never actually hit a hurdle with YouTube and thought, do you know what, I'm going to hand the towel in now because I'm not experiencing the growth I wanted. I know that's the thing now. People want growth really fast, and if they don't see it, they just give up and throw a towel in. I've always enjoyed the process of making YouTube videos and taking an idea and all this content and turning it into a story and then sharing it. For me, hitting the publish button or hitting upload is one of the most satisfying feelings. So I love doing that, and that's like that gives me a really big dopamine hit. I've always loved doing that, and I've always loved coming up with ideas for videos, going shooting them, and creating a really engaging video idea around it. You know, in the start, like everybody, wasn't getting thousands or millions of views on videos, wasn't getting much engagement, but because I had this long-term focus and vision, I just liked sharing videos. I didn't really think about that stuff, because I had a 9-to-5 job as well. So I had a full-time job as a builder. I was a joiner, and then that moved into being a personal trainer and then a copywriter. So I had funds to help me as well, but it wasn't just focused on making YouTube an income source. It did turn into that, but not in the beginning, not for the first few years at least anyway. And over the years, things like took a big turning point for the better actually. I became better at making videos. I became better at understanding what types of videos people wanted to watch. I obviously became better on my bike, which then allowed me to explore new places, take on new challenges, come up with better ideas. I became better at storytelling, became better at content. I improved my editing. Just general value delivery just got better. I just was able to make a better product for people watching my channel. I was consistent. I never had like an upload schedule or anything. Still don't. I just upload videos as and when I have a good idea. But I always uploaded a video every single week, maybe multiple videos a week. I had this consistency which ran from 2017 up until now still. It was almost like an obsessive consistency that just never giving up, and it's just discipline and work ethic. But it never felt hard to me. It just never has felt hard. There was basically a couple of years ago, the channel took a big turning point. I had a few breakout videos that went absolutely nuts. You can see them on the channel. They had millions of views, like millions of views. I had one video that broke out, and that's at like 15 million views now. And then I was really interested by why this went viral, so started to try to break down that video, as simple as it was, why it could have gone viral, like how it got such good traction. From there, I tried to replicate the same video for a different idea, and again, the same thing happened. Another viral video. I was like, Christ, I'm on something here. I'm on something. I've figured out the algorithm, as it was. Like I don't believe that at all, but I think I just started to see YouTube a lot differently. And since then, there's probably been about 10 videos on the channel in the last year or two, that have had upwards of 500,000 views, million views. That's kind of like a really good thing for me to aim for. There's a lot of videos now that are above 100,000 views. Obviously with YouTube, it just keeps showing your videos to more and more people. So the growth is just organic, it just keeps going, it's evergreen, it just doesn't stop, which is one thing I love about YouTube, because you don't just post something and it just stops. Like, it'll just keep going up and up and up. So all these videos are still getting hundreds and thousands of views every single day, and these are videos that I made years ago, which is wild to think. But since then, I think I became more of like an analyst of YouTube rather than just a hobbyist. So I started to see YouTube as a business. We've just had some random alert through for some 90-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow. Anyway, but yeah, I had these breakout videos, forgot my train of thought, started to understand what made videos go viral. Although it doesn't work every single time, I'm not always trying to make a viral video. I was starting to see YouTube as a business, a real business, as it was turning into. Obviously, the channel was generating decent income from ad revenue, which is one revenue stream. But then also, because the audience growth was getting bigger and bigger on the channel, there was brands that were reaching out to me and wanted to partner with me on videos. The cameras I use to film my videos, that company reached out to me, and I still partner with Insta360 to this day. They have been partnered with me for the last 3 or 4 years, I think. 2 years. And then there's all sorts of other companies that have been jumped on board as well. Companies that are in the biking industry, companies that are outside the biking industry, who just want to partner with me, want to work with me. So that's really, really cool. Through experimenting, staying consistent, figuring out YouTube, I feel I've got to a place now where I feel like with the knowledge I have now, I could start a brand new channel from scratch and grow it pretty damn fast. Because I get a lot of questions from people asking about YouTube, and they've seen the growth on this channel here, and they are fascinated with how to do it. Because they've started in the past and given up because they've not seen the growth they wanted in such a short period of time. I don't believe growth is like an overnight thing, and YouTube should never be seen as an overnight thing as well. It should be seen as a long-term personal brand building journey, in my opinion. So you should be in it for the long haul, and that's how you should treat it. So that's why I put this channel together, to share everything about my journey, everything that's happened, the ups, the downs, so you can either start a channel or you can learn to grow your existing channel faster, better video ideas, better packaging, just an all-around better experience. It's funny because I reached 100,000 subscribers. It took me 6 years to reach 100,000 subscribers, and it probably took me 7 months to reach 200,000 subscribers. You can see the growth there is insane. 6 years for the first 100,000, 6 months for the second 100,000. And I don't think this is luck. I think this is understanding how YouTube works, what my audience wants to see, just being consistent with things. It's changed a lot since I've become a full-time creator. Like, I don't work a traditional job anymore. I never really have. I've done my own thing all the time. It's changed in a massive way since I've become a full-time creator. My life now revolves around video creation, travel. I mean, that's what it's always been, but now having income streams attached to that has changed in a big way. Lessons for aspiring creators. If you're watching this, my journey has been, I would love sharing my journey. I hope it's been inspiring, but I'll give you a couple of key takeaways from this video that have helped me, and this should help you as an aspiring creator or growing creator. You should practice resilience. Focus on progress over perfection. That's what a lot of YouTubers do. They focus on perfection way too much, and it just halts progress and makes them fall out of love completely with YouTube. Whereas if you focus on progress and you're making incremental gains on a longer period of time, you are going to get further. And that's like, I would say I'm proof in the pudding of that. Like I started off with nothing, no subscribers or anything. I haven't done anything special. I've just figured out my niche, figured out what people want to watch, and then just doubled down on what's working. Biggest mistakes, like what not to do if you're starting out on a YouTube channel. Don't think views are going to come in their millions overnight. They just won't. It's going to take you at least 20, 30 videos before you start seeing any decent traction on any of your videos. Start a channel, maybe make a pact to yourself to make 10 videos and don't expect anything from them. Just 10 videos, get yourself into the groove, start to figure out what's working, and then go from there. Figure out how you can be consistent to avoid burnout. So don't try and overload YouTube and your life with making videos all the time if you can't keep it up. If you can only do a video a week, do a video a week. If you can do 2 a week, do 2 a week. If you can do one every 2 weeks, do it. One every month, do it. Just something that sticks to you. That is what I would say. And the hardest part, fair play for you people watching who have already started channels, but if you're just looking at thinking of getting started, this is the hardest hurdle to get over. Actually pulling the trigger and starting. Pointing the camera at yourself or making a video is the hardest part, the first video. I'm going to post more videos on this channel about all things YouTube growth. This has just been a bit of an intro to my story and background and stuff. There will be some, well, when they're uploaded, there will be some videos up here once they go live, and I will also leave links in the description below to useful YouTube tips I'll be sharing, so you can go and grab those for free. And I will see you in the next video.